Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7th. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Bills first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Pittman. Once again, it's Chubb. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Scat.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Slot receiver headed right. To the 45. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Allen. Throwing right, it's taken in. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Buffalo.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Go ahead.
Tua now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Corner, long. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Hey.
That's out quickly to Pittman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Go ahead.
In motion, Reed. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. Allen to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Go ahead. Out!
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dwayne Carter in on the stop. Here's a second and 9.
Hey! Turbo 1, hard. Ready, Jack?
From the gun, here's Tua. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third down and 9.
Hey, 21, TA.
Now Tua. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Hey.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Hey, get set. Hey. Watson, Oscar. 20, TX.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Set.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Out.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's 2 and out on second down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had him.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's Chubb. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And this time, he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
It is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A tight end in motion now.
Set.
Running is Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Go ahead. Set.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Check. Out.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard.
You're right here. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On is Coop for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing is Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
All right. Ready.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's first and 10.
Go ahead.
Here's Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
right, fellas, listen up.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face second down and 7.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now Chubb. And it'll be blocked outside the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll go with Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
44, ready. Set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, get set. Out.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one.
Ready. Out. Ready. Get on.